Example 2. In example 2, again, following those steps with distribution first. Oh, wait, what's weird about example 2? This looks weird. Example 2 does look a little weird, and the only thing that's weird about it is that normally in the past couple of lessons, we've seen the stuff with all the X on it on the left-hand side, and in this problem, all of that nonsense is on the right-hand side. Never fear, you're still going to do everything as normal. It's just going to be like backwards. Instead of having X equals, you're going to have a number equals X, which, same thing, no big deal. And let's be honest, guys, if you really, really want to, you can absolutely go ahead and rewrite this. You could put that 9 parentheses negative 7. Just make sure you rewrite it exactly as it is. You could flip it around and write it like that if you really wanted to. If it was really, really, really causing you that much stress, you could just flip and solve as normal. I'm going to follow through solving this weird way, though. Weird way. All right. So starting with any distribution first, I can see that I have that 9 on the outside of the parentheses that I need to deal with. So 9 times negative 7 is going to be a negative 63. 9 times 7 is 63. That's right. I'm going to double check myself because I'm questioning myself because that's what I do. And 9 times x is a positive 9x because that's plus 9x. And my negative 63 carries down. All right, so second step is to isolate the x term. The x term is that 9x, so what's preventing that from being by itself? That would be that negative 63. The opposite of a negative 63 is a plus 63. So I'm going to add 63 to both sides. Oh, anyone see what I forgot to do? I mean, it's okay that I forgot to do it, but you really want to use it because it just helps to keep that equation balanced and equal. Okay, so simplifying some math here. Negative 63 plus 63, that actually cancels out to be 0. No big deal. It's okay. We can have zeros. Negative 63 plus 63 also cancels out to be 0. So I can write that down as well. I don't have to. And then my positive 9x carries down. So 0 plus 9x is really just 9x. So I'm just going to bloop. And now the last thing preventing x from being by itself is the 9. The 9 is being multiplied by the x. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide both sides by x. 0 divided by 9 is going to be 0. And 9x divided by 9 is going to be x. So we have an answer or a solution of x equals 0. And again, I just use that little line through it to represent 0 and not an O. All right, our check. Checkity check, check, check. Bow, bow, check, 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 check. Let's use orange, because orange is fun. So step 1, rewriting the original equation. And again, you can use the one that you flipped if you want. Rewriting the original equation again, filling in that x with some parentheses. Into the x goes 0, and then we math. Order of operations, that gems again. When you're checking, you're using gems. When you're solving, you're using inverse operations. So inside the parentheses says 0 plus negative 7. Well, that's just a negative 7. And finally, 9 times negative 7 is negative 63. So everything checks out all fine and dandy. See you next example.